Ladies and gentlemen, rumble please, and whatever they say. Right here on Fast with the Hits, Trace FM. Oh my God, you guys actually did it. Good students, they are. 37 minutes past 9 o'clock. We've been telling you that we've got Wanavokali in the studio. I always knew Wanavokali was, the vocals, right? Like, you don't need a Swahili English dictionary. But when I was doing my research, I was reading a certain article that said it actually means them voices or something.
Those with the vocals.
With the vocals. Yes. And I was like, Allah. Okay, this is interesting. Because for me, Wanavokali, it's always been vocals, right? And you guys really have the best of vocals.
Thank you.
I've got to say that. So, Shagana to Waithera, who is in the building, and it doesn't start with your typical way my grandmother would call it, W-A. What is this Y?
Waithera with a Y. It's just my stage name. Yes.
Because I was about to be like, that was not facing Mount Kenya. Definitely not. That was not. No. Then we've got Sam in the building as well. Yeah, man, the mic, God. Okay. We've got Sam. We've got Ricky.
What's up, guys?
Ricky with the... These are those shades that are being sold online right now. Cindy.
Hey, so he's
no. Listen, you gotta compliment someone before you slap them.
Fashionista.
These are those serial killer things.
Dama.
Yeah,
you have Dama in the house.
Kinda. Those frames. And then we've got Chep.
Yeah.
Chemgay missing.
Missing.
Oh yeah, I know a bit of that. Yeah. I see you. I'll tell you all about that. All right, so welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
First and foremost, like I was telling you guys off air, first time I think I listened to Rumba. I was so blown away. I was just like, oh my God, they sound so good.
Thank you so much.
So now, for a person who doesn't know about how you guys came to be about a collective, because first and foremost, we got to say it. So it's 4 of you guys in the studio right now, but you're actually 6.
Yes.
So 2 other members currently not with us, right?
Yes.
But how did you guys get to work together and make such beautiful music together?
Ooh, first of all, shout out to Lina and Mela who aren't here. We miss you guys.
Yep.
So we met in 2018. We auditioned for a national tour called Safaricom Tours Alive. It was just about artists going to different counties and performing for the people there, and we were the background vocalists for those artists. So we got to tour for around 8 months to almost 1 year. We became good friends and we really loved the experience, made us see Kenyan music in a different light and how much people actually appreciate our music. And after that, we decided to form the group that is Wanavokali to just kind of create more opportunities for ourselves in the industry and a support system for ourselves.
A support system.
Yes.
Now, before we even get into the history, right, I've got to ask this question. Have you guys ever been at different points of your career when you were doing background vocals, doing vocals for someone and you're like, I can sing better than you can? And who starts about that? You guys can go like, I'm not one to gossip, but yeah,
it happens, but you don't, Toma.
No.
Wako, lakini you can't mention names.
Yeah, but how does that feel? Like they've probably got more accolades than you do, right? But you can actually sing better than they can. Do you actually tap them on the back, or is it one of those ones of what is it? 48 laws of power? There's one rule that says you can't, you're not trying to something to master. You get what I mean? Yeah.
But you know what? It's not always about even the singing. Maybe that person has something else going on. Like I don't know, like what?
But they're good on their performance.
Performance is good.
Really good stage presence.
And I think that is usually the sentiment that most, if you're a background vocalist, you've literally been brought on board for your voices.
Yes.
So you most chances is that your voice is better than the person you're doing background vocals for. However, it is what it is, like some guys are rappers, some people are performers, and they try and do their thing, but your job is to be there and help them amplify their thing into a bigger picture. So you just kind of take it because it's your job. Like, I'm the vocalist, so I'll do my vocals. You're the performer, you go and perform and do whatever you need to do.
Oh wow, that was such a Christian answer.
It's true though.
It's true. Like I like how you guys got into those murky waters and then just slid down a bit. Like
And
hi, my name is this, and I love the Lord as my personal savior.
Hallelujah.
So is there a church element to you guys? Because man, like there's a lot of people who go through church. Yeah, and your koko praise and worship, shagona to kanji and all of that. So who's gone through church over here? Who discovered their Chep? Sounds like you.
Yeah.
Most of us actually started.
I think everyone apart from Mucira.
Yeah, because I'm Catholic, so choir.
But she has had experience in church singing.
Oh yes,
Praise
okay,
and
yes,
worship
yes,
singing,
yes.
So let's start with you, Chep. Where was this?
This was, it's a church called EGC. Wow, shout out. But yeah, I was a praise and worship leader for a while. And then mostly high school. High school is where I discovered like my music element. But church, I was doing it because like my parents have just like, I've grown up in church and they were like, you have to do this, you can't do this elsewhere. Secular, no. Gospel, yes.
That must have been a hard transition for you.
It was.
Telling your parents that, listen, I am moving away from, this
man above.
to all of that.
Yeah.
What about for you?
My background is mostly in theater. I kind of grew up doing a lot of musicals and been very passionate about musicals and theater. And so I haven't done a lot of church singing, but I have done singing in church. Back in my hometown, Thika, Lijakagiri. Hello, guys. I've done a little bit of worship and Christmas carols during Christmas time. So the church definitely. And I went to Daystar University, which is where I kind of honed my craft.
Yes.
And Daystar is an all, when I was there, it was very,
it still is. Yeah.
So we used to have a lot of church choirs, church groups, church singing. So that is kind of how I kind of grew my skill and my talent.
Your skill and talent.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Now, first with the Hits Trace FM, if you're just locking in, we've got Wanavokali in the studio. They've got so many great songs together, right? So I was just looking at the list of songs that you guys have, done before, right? Like covers for. And there were some songs Oko was just like, okay, these guys can actually sing. Let me pull it up, right? Because boss, some of them, like before I even get to my list, which one was one of the songs that you guys actually had a hard time doing? Like you guys were like, Kenyewe, this one was hard.
Well, there's one we did with Nviri Pombe Sigara. It ended up quite nice, but hey, we had such a hard time trying to arrange it. Because I remember even the night before we went to record it, we really kept trying to rehearse and nothing was coming.
We had a sleepless night.
Trying
to arrange the song and have something to present to.
But it's such a maybe I sing it in the bar, that's why. Pombe Sigara, Akoni, how are you supposed to sing it?
You're adding the doops and the wap-waps and the oohs and the ahs.
We like calling it, we have to vocalize it. So if Niveri sang it the way he sang it, ask guys if we were to do a rendition of it, it has to have the Wanavokali aspect in it, which is vocals. So to kind of introduce that to it we found a bit challenging. However, we just committed, and it's actually one of our, I think, top 3 covers from fans we've met. I've met a couple of fans who are like, I love that song. You guys did an amazing job. And I'm like, if you guys knew the sleepless night we had trying to figure it out.
Yeah. All right, now I want to get into a song that you guys did on your previous project, right? And I was listening to it this morning on the drive to work, and I was just like, okay, the range on this song. So, Wanavokali had the band. How did this come to be? A song called Reasons.
Okay, so when we were writing the album, Wanavokali the album, we went and secluded ourselves in something we like to call a writing camp. And we were writing together like songs. We came out with like 20 songs for the album itself, which some we still have in store. But Dex was one of the writers. Dex from Hata Band was one of the writers who came on to the writing camp to present to us some songs. And one of the songs was Reasons. The other one was Amani. So yeah, that came up. The collaboration came up like that. He presented the song to us.
This is that Take Him to Church.
Hakuna sababu, yeah. Hakuna sababu, yeah. Hakuna sababu, yeah. Hakuna sababu.
Man, this is so beautiful. My mother would be so proud.
Oh.
Like she's like,
Tell your mom we say hi.
my mom be like, finally music I can listen to, not just rappers. Yo, so that is actually such a well-written song. Now I've got to ask you guys this, right? So you've got a brand new song. We're going to get into it. It's called Dunia. But listen, do you guys do Christmas carols? Because the season is here.
Tis the season.
Yeah. Because hey, your voices cannot go without Christmas.
Yeah.
You and Mariah saying what's up? Have you guys msha rusho kwa microwave defrosting?
Si tumesha thaw. We're thawed. We're around. Yeah.
Because many years ago I went to a show called the Christmas Cantata, right? Like it was a whole orchestra and everything. And my God, I've never really liked Christmas carols, right? It was the Dolly Partons and all of those, all those Christmas carols, right? But when I went to that, I was so changed, right? So ever so often, and now that I'm a father, I'll want to take my daughter to something Christmassy. Do you guys do that as well?
Yes, we do. We sing carol. In fact, we're looking forward to Christmas because, and also hire us, people out there in Kenya and outside.
Yes.
We'd love to sing carols for you.
I like that.
Yes.
All right, so now that we have it, we shall work on it. So the brand new song called Dunia. Tell me about it, because I'll give you guys my
2 cents.
2 cents
About
and
it, for
what
sure.
my bias is on it.
Okay, sure.
For me,
You have opinions.
there's a reason why I'm on the radio. Opinions.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell me about this song.
So Dunia is a song that literally came about from us. As we said that from when we started, one of the main reasons we formed Wanavokali is because we wanted a support group. We wanted to form a support group. And so as we have formed Wanavokali and we've been in Wanavokali for the last, I think, 4 to 5 years,
Yes.
we've kind of had that support group where if any one of us is having a bad day or a good day, whenever us guys meet, the first thing we do is debrief about our lives. Oh, my dog is being so nasty. Oh, my TV wouldn't work, and so on and so forth. And so Dunia came from one of the sit downs that we had. Everyone was living their lives out there, and then we came and sat down. I was like, "Hi, you guys, how are you doing?" It's like, I'm so frustrated. Why? Because I'm turning this age, and I feel like, okay, cool. I'm so frustrated. Why? Because us guys have been we put in so much effort into our album, and there's literally nobody who's listening to any other song other than Rumba and Kulatatu, which are our 2 main singles, and so on and so forth. And so Dunia came about from just the musings of being like, sometimes you do feel like wherever you are in life is not where you saw yourself or you're supposed to be. And it sucks, and sometimes it sucks, and you can be optimistic about it and you can look forward for a better future, but in that moment it sucks and you want to swim in that suckiness. And so that is where Dunia came from. It was just a song where if you're feeling down and you're feeling, oh my God, this is not happening, and it's okay to sit down and acknowledge and be like, oh my God, this is not happening, and it's not happening, and that is what Dunia
I love how
is.
passionate it is, because I never knew turning 40 would be that tough.
Us guys are in our 20s turning into 30s.
Some 30, just turned 30.
So yeah.
Because that was very passionate. That was very passionate. Who has a different, or do you represent everyone when you say that?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you guys my bias towards this song, right? So why for me, it stood out instantly. So I started listening to it. And I think maybe a minute into it, I was like, it's got Kinshasa, Brazzaville all over it.
Oh.
Right? And then towards the end, you guys did the Lingala thing. So for me, it's part of my home. Yeah, so that is why for me, there was bias. So I was like, because I could hear it. From the beginning, I was just like, oh, okay, this is what they're trying. So, what's Anikwambie? All of the rumba spots.
Wambie.
They're about to be like, shouldn't you know Wanavokali is? Wow. I know that one's definitely going to be a smash, and we're definitely going to push it. For sure. Kesho, pull up, rewind again, pull up. Listen, there you have it. Those have been Wanavokali in the building. Waidera, Sam, Ricky, and Chep.
Yes.
Listen, so you guys have is there a new project that's on the way?
In fact, before we leave, we have to say we've been nominated for an Afrima Award, and we'll be going to Senegal in December. So the song you played, Reasons, is one of the songs we've been nominated for, featuring Had the Band. So you can vote for Mordecai Dex in the category Songwriter of the Year. And then we have another song from our album, written and performed by Ricky, and it's called Water Time, for Best African Band, Duo, or Group in Africa.
We got to get those details and tweet them out.
You can go to our page, Wanavokali. You can get us everywhere, Wanavokali. You'll find the voting link there. You can vote up to 5 times a day till 10th December. Yeah, vote. Asante.
Well done.
Thank you.
I mean, you're out here on a song like Dunia feeling bad. You guys are getting nominations. Listen, life is not that bad.
It's validating.
It's validating.
It is. It's quite,
I like that. Congratulations once again. And whenever you guys have brand new music, for sure, make sure you send it my way. And definitely, now that you guys have said that, we should have a segment for everyone who's been nominated. Push. Kenya, we need to bring it home.
Yeah.
Because it's you. Fena's also got one as well.
Femi.
Yeah, there's a lot. So I'll actually compile that whole list, and we can marshal guys towards that.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Shagana to Wanavokali, they've been in the building. They're out. I'm out the building as well. I'm back on the radio tomorrow from 6 all the way up until 10 a.m.